Okay, so I've been trying to figure out from which angle to shoot this video, and I just thought, how about the sky canopy be my backdrop? Winning! Man, I am on the farm in Louisburg, North Carolina, where we are hosting the Wounded Healers Retreat Women's Camp-out, Glamp-out, April 20th to 23rd in 2023. And I was talking with one of my sponsors. I had a meeting with her today after a workshop that I facilitated, and she told me about a retreat that she participated in. It was a writing retreat held by like a fancy writer person. FYI, I'm a writer person, I'm just not fancy. I'm not the fancy writer person, but she did this event. It was a 5-day retreat. I think it was a writer retreat. And the cost was $3,500. And she said there were about 20 of them who participated in it. And she talked about it being, you know, life altering because of the different practices and different things that were there. And I remembered saying to one of the folks who've registered for the retreat when she was inquiring about the price, and I told her, like, you know, 4 nights on the land, you know, meals included, all the experiences, everything. The only thing you need to bring is your camping gear, and if you don't have one, then we'll arrange for you to be in the yurt. And she was like, how much? And I said $325 for the early bird, and she was like, $3,200. I was like, no, $325. And at first I had talked to, you know, with her about like what I felt like the market was the same, but I realized that wasn't the situation for me. So back August of 2005, I had some life adjusting moments, and by December of 2005, I found myself in a silent retreat in Tucson, Arizona, run by 2 nuns and a priest. And I'd gotten there pretty quickly because life had just become way too challenging. I was like, okay, look, I need to do something right now. So I ran away to this silent retreat for 4 days, and it was extremely impactful. But what was most memorable for me was that I needed to break away. I was a weary pilgrim, and I needed to break away and get some centeredness in my life. And this was not the time for people to be trying to break my wallet. This was not something that I could, quote, plan for. I needed to do it right away. And their cost of housing, food, you know, all of that was like $50, $60 a night or something. So it was not cost prohibitive for the weary pilgrim that needed to break away immediately. And so they had room for me, and I checked in, and I did not know how those 4 days would be 4 days that I would routinely talk about when I was explaining how it is that I show up in the world as a contemplative, how it is that I show up in the world promoting silence, how it is that I show up in the world promoting how God meets us where we are, but does not leave us where we're found. And as a, you know, kicking the teeth to empire, you know, not trying to break the bank for that. That was the motivation for how we priced, structured, did all of the things concerning the Wounded Healers Retreat, Women's Camp-out, Glamp-out. It was being mindful of that moment when I needed to break away and I needed to do something right away, and I needed for it to not be a thing where I said, I can't do this because I can't afford it. That's how we've priced the Women's Camp-out, Glamp-out. For those who were unable to be with us for the full 4 days, pick one day and come and get on the land and be a part of the activities that we have. Every morning there's Qi-gong, we have yoga, we have forest bathing. Every night we will have a bonfire where we are setting our intentions and casting them into this bonfire. There's fireside chats. Chef Kabui is planning a dinner experience for us each night of the event, and I'm really just looking forward to sharing this space under the sky canopy where I'm shooting this video right now. I want you to put yourself first. I want you to put your well-being first. I want you to decide, okay, listen, I cannot not do this. I've got to get there. We are centering healing. And here's the other thing that's really, I feel like God has definitely set us up for the win, because between April 20th and the 23rd in the year of 2023, April 20th is new moon. The 21st is the Eid. 22nd is Earth Day, and that also happens to be the peak day for a meteor shower that's coming through. And we will get to experience all of that under the sky canopy. And even if it is cloudy, we have nightly bonfires. And so there will always be something on the land. The owner of this particular farm is going to put us in we're going to do like a hashtag hands in the soil activity on Earth Day. He's an organic grower and has a lot of really fabulous things to direct us to how nature teaches us how to do life well. So I need you to pick April, a day between April 20th and April 23rd. Or pick all 4 days. But above all, I want you to pick yourself. I want you to pick your well-being. I want you to decide that respite, recreation, recreation, silence, that you are worth it. And I promise you that we have priced this so that it does not break the bank at all. What it does is it is an investment in your well-being. We got you. Join us.